Morning, a WUSA 9 investigation is raising new questions about whether D.C. police is going far enough to stop officers from using so-called jump out tactics in the district. A jump out is an illegal police stop that led to Tyree Nichols' brutal attack at the hands of police in Memphis, Tennessee. Our chief investigative reporter Eric Flack joining us this morning with this WUSA 9 exclusive. Flack, we understand that only on WUSA 9 are we seeing never before seen broadcast video of MPD Police Chief Robert Contee admitting on camera under oath that he did not investigate an internal report of jump outs back in 2018.
Yeah, that's right, Larry. First, let's give people a little bit more background on what a jump out is. A jump out refers to officers jumping out of their patrol car to stop someone without probable cause, often because they're looking for guns or drugs. Now, the November 2022 deposition of the police chief was provided to WUSA 9 by attorneys of an officer who is alleging retaliation under DC's Whistleblower Act after she reported wrongdoing, including the use of jump outs to Contee in 2018. Here's part of the back and forth under oath with the police chief.
Since there was no investigation done, you don't know as you sit here whether jump outs were still being done in 2018, correct?
I don't know, ma'am.
Okay.
I'm not sure.
And you don't know as you sit here whether jump outs are still being done today, right?
Somebody could be doing a jump out right now, and we may not know that. It's not
Okay.
something that's condoned by the department, ma'am.
Now, in that deposition, Contee, who was an assistant chief at the time, said he did not investigate Sergeant Jasu's jump out claims because they weren't specific enough. In fact, in that deposition, he actually said he didn't remember the details that she provided to us in an interview. This, despite an in-person meeting and a follow-up email from Jasu. Take a listen.
I don't have any specific actionable. In this email, I don't see anything specific actionable from Sergeant Jasu that says, hey, here's where they did a jump out.
Is that her job to tell you what to do?
Of course, she's a sergeant on the Metropolitan Police
So she's
Department.
supposed to direct you what to do?
She's an official of the Metropolitan Police Department, and if she observes misconduct, it's her responsibility to report the misconduct.
And you don't think her coming to you and saying NSID is still conducting jump outs was her reporting misconduct?
MPD has not responded to repeated requests for comment for our report. Larry, it should be noted, despite his admission, he did not further investigate Sergeant Jasu's claims. Contee stressed in that deposition the illegal practice of jump outs is prohibited by the police department. Larry, he said he would not tolerate it if he had evidence.
And for Jasu, I'm curious, she's alleging that she witnessed these sorts of jump outs. Can you kind of clarify the specifics regarding that? I mean, what information did she provide?
She said she was in a roll call meeting in 2018. A roll call meeting is a meeting where the officers get together before the shift starts and they talk about the day and they often share tactics. She said she heard one officer in NSID telling another officer, hey, here's a good way to get guns and drugs off the street. You jump out, you approach people if you suspect them of any sort of wrongdoing. Again, the jump out is without probable cause. You just kind of have a feeling about somebody and you kind of shake them down looking for illegal activity. She says she witnessed that in a meeting. She says that a conversation happened in the presence of commanders and everybody looked the other way. Nobody said, hey, that's illegal, you can't do that. She said she took that to the police chief. In her lawsuit, she has another deposition from another MPD veteran who is not with the force anymore, who said she actually witnessed jump outs on more than 20 occasions, reported them to other commanders, not Contee, but other commanders at the time. And the reaction was, well, so what?
Okay, really quickly, because we only have a few seconds. Where does this all stand now? Now, Chief Contee says he isn't aware of it. We don't know if these are being used. We haven't been able to verify that. Where does this go?
Well, you know, this lawsuit has been ongoing for years, and part of what they have accomplished in their eyes, the attorneys and Sergeant Jasu, is bringing a lot of this to light. Internally, obviously, there could be a conversation. This is an illegal, unconstitutional practice. It is prohibited by the police department. The question now is, are they doing enough to ensure that it's not going on the streets of Washington, D.C.?
Certainly leaving us with a lot more questions than answers. Eric Flack with this exclusive groundbreaking reporting. Eric, thank you so much.